Okay, so let's get into this. Today, we're doing a deep dive on something, well, pretty extraordinary happening in Burkina Faso. Our main source is this video about a big announcement from President Captain Ibrahim Traoré.
Yeah, and it's definitely got people talking. The core of it is this plan to build a completely new city. We're talking 50,000 homes.
50,000, that's a huge number.
It really is. But the part that's making waves, the bit the source called, unprecedented, is that these homes, they're being given away.
Given away.
Completely free
Yeah.
to the people. The video calls it an extraordinary step.
Wow. Okay, so 50,000 homes, zero cost for the people moving in. The video really focuses on that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not just building them, but the free distribution part.
Exactly. That scale for a free housing initiative like this, it's almost unheard of, directly tackling, a basic need.
And the source presents this whole thing as a bold message to the world, right?
It does, and it highlights these, well, really different reactions depending on where you look. So, on one hand, the video notes the West watches in disbelief.
Disbelief, like they don't think it's possible or...
Yeah, maybe skepticism about how it works economically or if it's sustainable, It kind of challenges the usual ways things are done.
Right. But that's not the reaction everywhere.
Not at all. The video contrasts that sharply with reactions in Africa. It says Africans are hailing Traoré as a hero.
A hero. Why specifically?
It seems tied to ideas of justice, dignity, and development. It's not just about houses. It's seen as addressing past issues, restoring dignity, maybe.
So like a real step towards self-reliance, that kind of thing.
Exactly. Providing that basic security. It's seen as tangible progress.
Interesting. And what about Traoré himself? How does the source portray his leadership in this?
The video uses words like selfless, visionary, and people-focused.
Okay, break that down a bit. Selfless how?
Well, selfless in the sense of prioritizing people's basic needs, seemingly without an immediate financial return for the state itself.
And visionary, just
Yeah.
the sheer scale of it.
Yeah, thinking of something so big, so transformative, and then people-focused. I mean, that seems clear, right? Directly addressing a huge welfare issue.
Yeah, that makes sense. This feels bigger than just construction project then.
Definitely. The video frames it like that, too. It calls it an inspiring story of hope, courage, and leadership that's turning heads across the globe.
Turning heads. So it's challenging norms.
Seems like it. Challenging how we think about governance, maybe development aid, too. It shows a leader acting very directly on popular needs, maybe a different path.
It certainly raises questions, doesn't it?
Yeah,
About different ways to approach development.
for sure. Alternative models, leadership putting basic rights first, maybe over, say, standard economic indicators. And the video really captures that dynamic, how this very decisive action is viewed with skepticism by some, but really celebrated by others as, progress and sovereignty.
So the key thing for you, the listener, to take away here is how this single, really audacious action in Burkina Faso is being seen so differently around the world. It's become this symbol, hasn't it? Sparking disbelief in some places, but huge hope in others, kind of a snapshot of changing ideas about leadership.
Absolutely. And it leads right into this really provocative question the video ends with.
Oh yeah, what's that?
It asks, could this be the start of a new era for Africa?
Wow, a new era.
Yeah, it really makes you think, doesn't it? What could this signal for the future? For leadership, for development, not just there, but maybe, lessons for elsewhere too.
Definitely something to chew on. How nations look after their people.
Exactly. A powerful thought to leave things on.